Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on the channel today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beetroot hummus. And so I'm going to be showing you the ingredients in a minute, but here's our beetroot. It's just in a carrier bag here, and we picked 3 of them, but this is the biggest one. This is the biggest one here, when I can get it out. So this is the biggest one, and I'm going to be showing you a couple of the process of how to make the beetroot hummus. And so I guess we've got before we do actually get into it, we've got a harvesting video in the process of being built and stuff, and we'll have that out very soon. But if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we're back inside of our house, and the first thing to do is to just take off the tops, leaving a little bit on top so it's easier to get out once we've finished roasting. So we picked these yesterday. So if we had picked them fresh today, we would have been able to use the leaves, but they've wilted down. But you would be able to use them if you didn't do what we did and pick it the day before we were going to use. You could use it in a stir fry or a salad. I'm going to cut the rest of the tops off of the I'm just going to basically just cut off what we did here. I'm just going to do what we did here to our other 3 beetroots. So right now we're preheating the oven to 200 Celsius, and so the next thing to do is actually to wash our beetroot. So we've got 2 beetroots here, and we've got some tin foil. So we're going to put these 2 together, and we're going to put the other ones separately. Right, so that's one. Right, so I'm just putting the big one in wrapping now. It's almost like wrapping a present. Right. So they're now wrapped, and they're ready to go in the oven. So we're gonna be putting them in the oven for about 50 minutes to an hour. So I'm just gonna put that into there. I'm just gonna put them there. Right, so I'm just putting this in now. Right. So it's been a little while since we put the beetroot in the oven, and it's about the right time now to be telling you the ingredients that we're going to be using, and zest our lemon and juice our lemon. And so as I just said, so what we're going to be using is lemon. We're going to be using toasted sesame oil. And we're going to be using some salt, some pepper, some chopped garlic, and then we're going to use our new blender, and chickpeas, sorry. So I'm just zesting the lemon. So a trick that I've learned is to put all your pressure down on the lemon and roll it. It makes it just easier to juice, and that is the next stage. So I'm just going to cut this in half because we only want half. So using our juicer, I'm just juicing the lemon. And the idea with all of these bits is the pips get collected. And when I was younger, I had a bit of a habit of liking to suck the lemons once half had been juiced, and we weren't using the other half. I used to like sucking the lemons. And so this doesn't always get all of the seeds, but it does get the majority of them. The beetroots are done. All we're going to do now is let them cool down to room temperature, and then we'll do the next stage. So I have to take my top off to do this bit because I was wearing a white top, and if I was to touch my white top with my hands, because they are pink and red right now, it would have stained and they would have never come out. But I have practiced peeling the beetroot on this beetroot, so I'm just gonna hand this back to my mum. There you go, Mum. You can do what you want with that. And so these are the two that we need to peel now, and so I'm just going to cut the top off. Means it'll be easier to peel. And then I'm just going to peel the beetroot. So yeah, I'd advise, if you're wearing white or if you're wearing any colour really, to take your top off, or otherwise just yeah, I don't know what you do, but yeah, if not, just make sure you wash your hands before touching your clothes. So I'm just peeling. Right, so that one is that one. So this is going to go in the hummus, and then I'm just going to cut the top off of this one. Right, so I'm going to peel this one. This one might actually take a minute. So I'm just quartering this one. So I'm basically, a quarter is just half and half again. So I'm going to wash my hands, and then we'll move on to the next phase. So I'm about to try a bit of cooked beetroot and my first ever bit of beetroot for the first time. And here we go. Definitely tastes like it's been picked from the ground. Okay, so we're gonna put all of the bits into our new Maggi mix, and the first bit is beetroot. So I'm just putting that in. The next bit is I'm just gonna put some garlic in. Right. The next bit is some lemon zest. Then some lemon juice. Right. Little bit of a spillage on the way, but not too bad. Right. Then for the chickpeas. Right, that's all the chickpeas. Then for two of these, so I'm adding 2 tablespoons to this. Right, so that was toasted sesame oil instead of tahini, because we don't have. So we added in 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil then instead of tahini. So I'm just putting the salt and pepper in. So we're just going to let it whiz up for a little bit. So we're going to add a little bit of olive oil until we get the consistency that we want. So we're about about done now, and my mum's just running the tap for some random reason. But just to show you the consistency, it just drops off the spoon, and to save it going to waste. It's really good. But we probably added about 5 to 6 tablespoons in the end of our olive oil. But so we're gonna put a picture of the hummus, of the actual hummus, in a minute after I've done this, and what we're gonna be using as dipping, and because we've got people coming around, so this is why we're doing it. We're having a barbecue and stuff. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as always, don't forget to slam that notification bell. The sun has come out to play, apparently. But yeah, so don't forget to slam that notification bell so you're notified when I upload my brand new videos. There's 2 videos popping up now. One is the first part of making these strawberry beds, and one is the first episode of the Big Plant Out weekend. So there's 2 videos for you to pick from. And but comment down below if you enjoyed the videos, and maybe leave any suggestions or something of maybe anything that you would like to see us cook you with what we've got. We've got a lot of things. We've got, well, you probably see on the Friday night update we talk about quite a few different bits. But I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.